Hi, my name's Amanda and I'm a pharmacist. These are my flashcards with audio of the top 150 drugs. If you find this video useful, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel and share it with others who may find it helpful too. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Atorvastatin, brand name Lipitor. Atorvastatin is an HMG-CoA reductase inhibitor for high cholesterol. Levothyroxine, brand name Synthroid or Levoxyl. Levothyroxine is a thyroid hormone. Lisinopril, brand name Prenavil or Zestril. Lisinopril is an ACE inhibitor for high blood pressure. Metformin, brand name Glucophage. Metformin is an oral medication for diabetes in the biguanide class. Amlodipine, brand name Norvasc. Amlodipine is a calcium channel blocker for high blood pressure. Metoprolol, brand name Lopressor or Toprol XL. Metoprolol is a beta blocker for high blood pressure or irregular heartbeat. Albuterol, brand name Proventil or Ventolin. Albuterol is a beta-2 bronchodilator for asthma and other lung diseases. Omeprazole, brand name Prilosec. Omeprazole is a proton pump inhibitor for heartburn or GERD. Losartan, brand name Cozar. Losartan is an angiotensin receptor blocker for high blood pressure. Simvastatin, brand name Zocor. Simvastatin is an HMG-CoA reductase inhibitor for high cholesterol. Gabapentin, brand name Neurontin. Gabapentin is a medication for seizures and nerve pain. Hydrocodone with acetaminophen, brand name Norco. Hydrocodone with acetaminophen is an opioid analgesic for moderate to severe pain. It's a DEA Schedule II. Hydrochlorothiazide, or HCTZ, brand name Microzide. Hydrochlorothiazide is a thiazide diuretic for high blood pressure and swelling. Sertraline, brand name Zoloft. Sertraline is a SSRI antidepressant. Montelukast, brand name Singulair. Montelukast is a leukotriene receptor antagonist for asthma and allergies. Fluticasone, brand name Flonase. Fluticasone is an intranasal steroid for allergy symptoms. Amoxicillin, brand name Amoxil. Amoxicillin is a penicillin antibiotic. Furosemide, brand name Lasix. Furosemide is a loop diuretic for swelling. Pantoprazole, brand name Protonix. Pantoprazole is a proton pump inhibitor for heartburn and GERD. Acetaminophen, brand name Tylenol. Acetaminophen is a medication for mild pain and fever. Prednisone, brand name Deltazone. Prednisone is an oral steroid for allergic reactions or inflammation. Escitalopram, brand name Lexapro. Escitalopram is an SSRI antidepressant. Fluoxetine, brand name Prozac. Fluoxetine is a SSRI antidepressant. Amphetamine with dextroamphetamine, brand name Adderall. Amphetamine with dextroamphetamine is a central nervous system stimulant for ADHD. It's a DEA Schedule II. Tramadol, brand name Ultram. Tramadol is an opioid analgesic for moderate to severe pain. It's a DEA Schedule IV. Insulin glargine, brand name Lantus or Basaglar. Insulin glargine is a long-acting injectable insulin for diabetes. Bupropion, brand name Wellbutrin or Zyban. Bupropion is an NDRI antidepressant and also for smoking cessation. Ibuprofen, brand name Motrin or Advil. Ibuprofen is an NSAID for pain and inflammation. Rosuvastatin, brand name Crestor. Rosuvastatin is an HMG-CoA reductase inhibitor for high cholesterol. Pravastatin, brand name Pravachol. Pravastatin is an HMG-CoA reductase inhibitor for high cholesterol. Trazodone, brand name Desaril. Trazodone is a SARI antidepressant. Tamsulosin, brand name Flomax. Tamsulosin is a urinary selective alpha blocker for enlarged prostate symptoms. Carvedilol, brand name Coreg. Carvedilol is a beta blocker for high blood pressure and irregular heartbeat. Meloxicam, brand name Mobic. Meloxicam is an NSAID for pain and inflammation. Citalopram, brand name Celexa. Citalopram is an SSRI antidepressant. Duloxetine, brand name Cymbalta. Duloxetine is a SNRI antidepressant. Alprazolam, brand name Xanax. Alprazolam is a benzodiazepine for anxiety. It's a DEA Schedule IV. Potassium chloride, or KCl, brand name K-Dur or Chlorcon. Potassium chloride is a potassium supplement. Clopidogrel, brand name Plavix. Clopidogrel is an antiplatelet blood thinner. Aspirin, brand name Ecotrin. Aspirin is an antiplatelet blood thinner. Ranitidine, brand name Zantac. Ranitidine is a H2 blocker for heartburn and GERD. Atenolol, brand name Tenormin. Atenolol is a beta blocker for high blood pressure and irregular heartbeat. Cyclobenzaprine, brand name Flexeril. Cyclobenzaprine is a muscle relaxant. Glipizide, brand name Glucotrol. Glipizide is an oral medication for diabetes in the sulfonylurea class. Methylphenidate, brand name Ritalin. Methylphenidate is a central nervous system stimulant for ADHD. It's a DEA Schedule II. Azithromycin, brand name Zithromax. Azithromycin is a macrolide antibiotic. Clonazepam, brand name Klonopin. Clonazepam is a benzodiazepine for anxiety. It's a DEA Schedule IV. Oxycodone, brand name Roxicodone or Oxycontin. Oxycodone is an opioid analgesic for moderate to severe pain. It's a DEA Schedule II. Allopurinol, brand name Xaloprim. Allopurinol is a xanthine oxidase inhibitor for gout prevention. Venlafaxine, brand name Effexor. Venlafaxine is an SNRI antidepressant. Lisinopril HCTZ, brand name Prenzide or Zestoretic. Lisinopril HCTZ is an ACE inhibitor thiazide diuretic combination for high blood pressure. Warfarin, brand name Coumadin. Warfarin is a vitamin K antagonist blood thinner. Propranolol, brand name Inderal. Propranolol is a beta blocker for high blood pressure or irregular heartbeat. Losartan HCTZ, brand name Hyzar. Losartan HCTZ is an angiotensin receptor blocker thiazide diuretic combination for high blood pressure. Cetirizine, brand name Zyrtec. Cetirizine is a H1 antihistamine for allergy symptoms. Estradiol, brand name Estrace, Clamera, or Vival Dot. Estradiol is an estrogen hormone. Ethinylestradiol with norethindrone, brand name Loestrin or Ovcon. Ethinylestradiol with norethindrone is an estrogen-progesterone hormone combination. Lorazepam, brand name Ativan. Lorazepam is a benzodiazepine for anxiety. It's a DEA Schedule IV. Quetiapine, brand name Seroquel. Quetiapine is an antipsychotic. Zolpidem, brand name Ambien. Zolpidem is a non-benzodiazepine for sleep. It's a DEA Schedule IV. Ergocalciferol, or vitamin D2, brand name Dristol. Ergocalciferol is a vitamin D supplement. Budesonide with formoterol, brand name Symbicort. Budesonide with formoterol is a steroid and beta-2 bronchodilator combination for asthma and COPD. Spironolactone, brand name Aldactone. Spironolactone is a potassium-sparing diuretic for high blood pressure and heart failure. Ondansetron, brand name Zofran. Ondansetron is a 5-HT3 antagonist used for nausea and vomiting. Insulin aspart, brand name Novolog. Insulin aspart is a rapid-acting injectable insulin for diabetes. Apixaban, brand name Eliquis. Apixaban is a direct factor 10A inhibitor blood thinner. Naproxen, brand name Naproxen or Anaprox. Naproxen is an NSAID for pain and inflammation. Lamotrigine, brand name Lamictal. Lamotrigine is a medication for seizures and bipolar disorder. Fluticasone with salmeterol, brand name Advair. Fluticasone with salmeterol is a steroid and beta-2 bronchodilator combination for asthma and COPD. Pregabalin, brand name Lyrica. Pregabalin is a medication for nerve pain. Glimepiride, brand name Amaryl. Glimepiride is an oral medication for diabetes in the sulfonylurea class. Diclofenac, brand name Voltaren. Diclofenac is an NSAID for pain and inflammation. Fenofibrate, brand name Tricor. Fenofibrate is a medication for high cholesterol and triglycerides. Paroxetine, brand name Paxil. Paroxetine is an SSRI antidepressant. Clonidine, brand name Catapress or Capve. Clonidine is an alpha-2 agonist for high blood pressure or ADHD. Loratadine, brand name Claritin. Loratadine is a H1 antihistamine for allergy symptoms. Diltiazem, brand name Cardizem. Diltiazem is a calcium channel blocker for high blood pressure and abnormal heart rhythms. Hydroxyzine, brand name Atarax or Vistaril. Hydroxyzine is a H1 antihistamine for allergy symptoms or anxiety. Amitriptyline, brand name Elavil. Amitriptyline is a tricyclic antidepressant. Doxycycline, brand name Dorix or Vibramycin. Doxycycline is a tetracycline antibiotic. Ethinylestradiol with norgestimate, brand name Ortho-Cyclen or Ortho-Tri-Cyclen. Ethinylestradiol with norgestimate is an estrogen-progesterone hormone combination. Lisdexamfetamine, brand name Vyvanse. Lisdexamfetamine is a central nervous system stimulant for ADHD. It's a DEA Schedule II. Sitagliptin, brand name Januvia. Sitagliptin is an oral diabetes medication in the DPP-4 inhibitor class. Latanoprost, brand name Xalatan. Latanoprost is a prostaglandin analog eye drop for glaucoma. Cephalexin, brand name Keflex. Cephalexin is a cephalosporin antibiotic. Tizanidine, brand name Xanaflex. Tizanidine is a muscle relaxant. Finasteride, brand name Proscar or Propecia. Finasteride is a 5-alpha reductase inhibitor for enlarged prostate symptoms or hair loss. Lovastatin, brand name Mevacor or Ultaprev. Lovastatin is an HMG-CoA reductase inhibitor for high cholesterol. Topiramate, brand name Topamax. Topiramate is a medication for seizures and migraine prevention. Insulin Lispro, brand name Humalog. Insulin Lispro is a rapid-acting injectable insulin for diabetes. Sulfamethoxazole with trimethoprim, or SMX-TMP, brand name Bactrim or Septra. Sulfamethoxazole with trimethoprim is a sulfonamide antibiotic. Buspirone, brand name Buspar. Buspirone is a medication for anxiety. Oseltamivir, brand name Tamiflu. Oseltamivir is an antiviral for the influenza virus. Ferrous sulfate, or FeSO4, brand name Fiasol. Ferrous sulfate is an iron supplement. Amoxicillin with clavulanic acid, brand name Augmentin. Amoxicillin with clavulanic acid is a penicillin antibiotic. Valsartan, brand name Divan. Valsartan is an angiotensin receptor blocker for high blood pressure. Levetiracetam, brand name Keppra. Levetiracetam is a medication for seizures. Hydralazine, brand name Apresyline. Hydralazine is a vasodilator for high blood pressure. Mirtazapine, brand name Remeron. Mirtazapine is a tetracyclic antidepressant. Rivaroxaban, brand name Xarelto. Rivaroxaban is a direct factor Xa inhibitor blood thinner. Aripiprazole, brand name Abilify. Aripiprazole is an antipsychotic. Oxybutynin, brand name Ditropan or Oxytrol. Oxybutynin is a medication for overactive bladder. Esomeprazole, brand name Nexium. Esomeprazole is a proton pump inhibitor for heartburn and GERD. Alendronate, brand name Fosamax. Alendronate is a bisphosphonate for osteoporosis prevention and treatment. Folic acid, or synthetic vitamin B9. Folic acid is a folate supplement. Triamcinolone cream, brand name Aristocort or Kenalog. Triamcinolone cream is a topical steroid for allergic reactions of the skin. Tiotropium, brand name Spiriva. Tiotropium is an anticholinergic bronchodilator for chronic bronchitis, COPD, or emphysema. Thyroid, brand name Armour Thyroid. Thyroid is a thyroid hormone. Ciprofloxacin, brand name Cipro. Ciprofloxacin is a fluoroquinolone antibiotic. Isosorbide mononitrate, brand name Emdur. Isosorbide mononitrate is a nitrate vasodilator for chest pain prevention. Sumatriptan, brand name Imitrex. Sumatriptan is a 5-HT1B1D receptor agonist for migraine headache. Insulin detamir, brand name Levemir. Insulin detamir is a long-acting injectable insulin for diabetes. Benzonatate, brand name Tessalon Pearls. Benzonatate is a cough suppressant. Famotidine, brand name Pepcid. Famotidine is a H2 blocker for heartburn and GERD. Diazepam, brand name Valium. Diazepam is a benzodiazepine for anxiety. It's a DEA Schedule IV. Ropinirole, brand name Requip. Ropinirole is a dopamine agonist for Parkinson's disease and restless leg syndrome. Triamterene HCTZ, brand name Maxide or Diazide. Triamterene HCTZ is a diuretic combination for high blood pressure and swelling. Benazepril, brand name Lotensin. Benazepril is an ACE inhibitor for high blood pressure. Metronidazole, brand name Flagyl. Metronidazole is a nitroimidazole antibiotic. Methocarbamol, brand name Robaxin. Methocarbamol is a muscle relaxant. Nifedipine, brand name Procardia, Adalat CC. Nifedipine is a calcium channel blocker for high blood pressure. Baclofen, brand name Leoracel. Baclofen is a muscle relaxant. Methotrexate, brand name Trexall. Methotrexate is a dihydrofolate reductase inhibitor for certain types of cancer and rheumatoid arthritis. Testosterone, brand name Androgel, Androderm, Depo-testosterone. Testosterone is a testosterone hormone. Ezetimibe, brand name Zetia. Ezetimibe is a medication for high cholesterol. Celecoxib, brand name Celebrex. Celecoxib is a selective COX-2 inhibitor NSAID for pain and inflammation. Guanfacine, brand name Tenex or Intuniv. Guanfacine is an alpha-2 agonist for high blood pressure or ADHD. Donepezil, brand name Aricept. Donepezil is a cholinesterase inhibitor for dementia. Hydroxychloroquine, brand name Plaquenil. Hydroxychloroquine is a medication for malaria and rheumatoid arthritis. Clindamycin, brand name Cleocin. Clindamycin is a lincosamide antibiotic. Divalproex sodium, brand name Depakote. Divalproex sodium is a medication for seizures, bipolar disorder, and migraine prevention. Morphine, brand name Roxanol or MS-Contin. Morphine is an opioid analgesic for moderate to severe pain. It's a DEA Schedule II. Ethinyl estradiol with levonorgestrel, brand name Elise or Seasonique. Ethinyl estradiol with levonorgestrel is an estrogen-progesterone hormone combination. Prednisolone, brand name Prelone or Orapred. Prednisolone is an oral steroid for allergic reactions and inflammation. Enalapril, brand name Vasotec. Enalapril is an ACE inhibitor for high blood pressure. Pioglitazone, brand name Actos. Pioglitazone is an oral diabetes medication in the TZD class. Cyanocobalamin, or vitamin B12. Cyanocobalamin is a vitamin B12 supplement. Norethindrone, brand name Agestin or Orthomicronor. Norethindrone is a progesterone hormone. Meclizine, brand name Anavert. Meclizine is an antihistamine used for dizziness and motion sickness. Valacyclovir, brand name Valtrex. Valacyclovir is an antiviral for the herpes and varicella virus. Ipratropium with albuterol, brand name Combivent or Duoneb. Ipratropium with albuterol is an anticholinergic beta-2 bronchodilator combination for asthma and COPD. Docusate, brand name Colace. Docusate is a stool softener for constipation. Liraglutide, brand name Victoza. Liraglutide is an injectable diabetes medication in the GLP-1 analog class. Hydrocortisone cream, brand name Cortisone. Hydrocortisone cream is a topical steroid for allergic reactions of the skin. Verapamil, brand name Kalen or Verilyn. Verapamil is a calcium channel blocker for high blood pressure and abnormal heart rhythms. Ceftonir, brand name Omnicef. Ceftonir is a cephalosporin antibiotic. Nortriptyline, brand name Pamelor. Nortriptyline is a tricyclic antidepressant. Timolol, brand name Timoptic. Timolol is a beta blocker eye drop for glaucoma. Dulaglutide, brand name Trulicity. Dulaglutide is an injectable diabetes medication in the GLP-1 analog class. Promethazine, brand name Phenergan. Promethazine is an antihistamine used for nausea and vomiting. Thanks for watching. Please like and share this video with others who may find it helpful, and please subscribe to see more of my drug information videos. Thank you. And up next, we'll be continuing with our top 200 drugs review with the top 200 drugs flashcards. Thanks for watching.